Doug McCain here for the LA Sports Report. You can find me at DMac_LA. That's at DMac_LA. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and most importantly, give me all your takes right down below in the comments section. I want all your takes on today's topic right down below in the comments section. And for all the latest Lakers news and rumors, head over to the LASportsReport.com. And more great news for the NBA today. It looks like the season is on the way. It looks like July 31st is going to be the date. Laker fans, Clipper fans, NBA fans, you're getting your season back. Now the question now is, will July 31st be the start of the playoffs? Will it be the start of the regular season, a 5 to 7 game regular season? Will it be the start of a play-in tournament for the 8th seed? We don't know at this point, but what we do know is that we will get a season. It is pretty much all but confirmed at this point. Agent Wojnarowski tweeted today, owners are largely planning to pledge support for Silver's final recommendation on a plan, which teams expect to include invitations for 20 to 22 teams to resume the season, sources tell Ramona Shelburne and Zach Lowe and me. He would also tweet, the NBA is planning a Thursday vote of the Board of Governors with an expectation that owners will approve Adam Silver's recommendation on a format to restart the season in Orlando, sources tell ESPN. So my first takeaway is LFG for the NBA. It's going down. The NBA is going to be back. I think we need a worthy clap for that one.
That's going viral.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, Lakers.
Brad, show a little emotion.
With the stogie, James. Very
Big
nice.
game, James.
And then my next takeaway is only 20 to 22 teams. It looks like we're getting the NBA we always wanted, an NBA without the Knicks or the Golden State Warriors.
I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here.
It's only winners here, only teams that have the potential to make the playoffs, and I want to see what they're going to do with this 8 seed. I want to see if they're going to have this play-in tournament because you know they want Zion Williamson in the playoffs. You know they want the Pelicans in the playoffs over the Memphis Grizzlies. Look, John Morant's going to win Rookie of the Year. John Morant is very nice, but they want Zion against the Lakers in that first round if they're going to go Western Conference versus Eastern Conference. Now, no matter what format they end up going with, there's going to be a lot of questions heading into the playoffs. One of them is, how will these players play in empty gymnasiums? We've never seen that, a playoff game with no fans. Who's going to benefit from that? I think the most important thing is players getting healthy. If you look at the Los Angeles Lakers, they relied heavily on LeBron James all season long. Anthony Davis, he sustained a couple knick-knack injuries along the way, and I'm not fully convinced that LeBron James's groin was fully healed. Physically, the Lakers match up well with anyone in the league, and to me, getting rest for Anthony Davis and LeBron James, that tandem is going to do damage in the playoffs against anyone, and I think the Lakers, they're the team to beat in the playoffs. Look, the thing that the Lakers have is chemistry. This team has been bonded all season long from top to bottom. You got guys like Jared Dudley, guys like Quinn Cook, and then you got the LeBron James, the Anthony Davises. This team is focused. They've had a business-like approach to this entire season. They want to get a ring for LeBron James. They want to get a ring for Kobe Bryant. This team is motivated to win a championship. And look, LeBron James just got done hearing all this talk about Michael Jordan and The Last Dance. Well, this is his best chance to win a championship. No Warriors, no Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. It is wide open for the Lakers to get this championship. Now, look, these playoffs are going to have a totally different feel. One, there's no fans in the stands, but two, there's going to be that constant fear, that constant anxiety that, hey, maybe one of these players comes down with COVID-19 and has to miss 2 weeks. Look, if the Lakers are without LeBron James or Anthony Davis for 2 weeks in the playoffs, they're not getting a championship. Look, most teams in this league, they rely on their superstars, so everyone is faced with that same issue. But then also, will there be injuries with all this time off? How will the quality of basketball look? Now, one thing I'm not down with is this whole World Cup style format. I would be very against that if I was the Lakers or the Bucks. Look, the Lakers and the Bucks, they've been head and shoulders atop their respective conferences all season long. We don't need to get anything in the way of a potential finals matchup between the two best teams in the NBA. I'm all for shaking up that snow globe. I'm for that play-in tournament for the 7th and 8th seed, but anything other than that, I do not want to see. I still want to see the best teams play in the later rounds. I want to see the Lakers and the Bucks. I want to see the Clippers and the Lakers. I want to see the Rockets and the Lakers and the Clippers. I want the best teams advancing furthest in the playoffs, so get that off the board right away. But hey, the fact that we're having these debates, it's a great thing. We're talking about playoff format. We're talking talking about seeding. We're talking about who has the advantage in the playoffs. It shows how far we've come since March 13th when the NBA was suspended. We're getting the NBA back very shortly here, but what playoff format do you want to see? How do you feel about the Lakers and the Clippers' chances right now in the NBA playoffs? Let me know right down below in the comments. And for all the latest Lakers news and rumors, head over to the LASportsReport.com.